Alright, we have a very interesting feature match today. We are going to be looking at Spyrals versus Mathmex, of all things. We're in round 4 right now of the Zodiac tournament. Both of these players are undefeated, which is relatively interesting for the grand scheme of things, because I didn't actually expect to see Mathmex at the top tables. Now remember, this month's format is TCG OCG, which is a combined card pool underneath the current TCG ban list, where we kind of get to see future support and the impact that it will be having on the game, actually. And he opened up really good for Mathmech down here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to attempt to start our Warrior Toolbox, which y'all know how this goes. Here comes the connector. Our opponent's going to go ahead and imperm this, which is a little bit of a yikes for me, but, you know, that's fine. So we're going to just kind of stop our combo there. We're going to go ahead and attempt to Super Agent. We're going to declare a spell, and then it's a Gamma Seal on the top of the deck. Alright, well, we're going to just put that back into our hand and cry ourselves to sleep on the brick here. For those of you that are like, what does Parallel Exceed? There you go. Like someone else in your hand, you can special summon this card to a zone that your monster points to. Alright, so we whiff. Now our opponent's going to go ahead and go Sigma with Adion, and the fun is going to begin. Haha. Alright. The only thing this deck is missing is Ligma, but I can't believe they didn't add that to the strategy. But we go ahead and overlay. And to our friend Del Matarion, just the free, go ahead and apply the search for a Mathmech monster, which is actually what we care about here. So burn off the detach, search for the Nabala, which just lets you tribute one Cyrus monster, special summon one Mathmech monster from your deck. So, effect of the Xyz to revive. So you get to tribute one monster, special summon one level 4 Mathmech monster from your hand or graveyard. So, we're going to go ahead and toggle out for Adion, and then out comes the Nabala. And then Nabala is going to go ahead and trigger, letting us get out the multiplier. And effect of on self of multi. So now we're going to go ahead and toggle into Final Sigma, which actually Lund just scoops there because his hand is just that bad. But seeing this fat boss monster get to come out and actually do something, considering the brick that we were on here, the Mathmex as a whole, as an archetype, they kind of lack a little bit, but it looks like that Catman here actually might be onto something for this strategy. Now the tables are going to turn, because we're going to see if Dark Warrior Toolbox down here is going to get the chance to tutor a little bit differently. Hey, look, we opened up Empowerment. Oh, look, we got an extender and an extender. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try to... and it's gone. Alright, well, we tried to play the game. Alright, so now we're going to go Empowerment. And you guys know what that means. Discarding our mission. We're going to go ahead and summon out Dragonox. Link Shokan. Hello, Isolde. Alright, well, this is why we love Isolde. Go ahead and get our free ad here. Adding the bad Dark Grapher that we're not going to be able to do anything with for the turn. We're going to go ahead and send 4 from the deck. Goodbye, equip cards. 60 cards would be rough like that. Armageddon Knight effect. We're going to go ahead and send off our Malicious. That could have been an Orcust card. We could have actually been Spyral Dark Warrior Toolbox Orcust. Alright, so at this point we're going to go ahead and Mally. You guys have seen enough for Warrior Toolbox in your day to know where this is going, right? We're going to go ahead and link into Sarouge. Now remember, we're on 3 materials, so we don't actually get the net power back here. Go ahead and recur back the Phoenix Blade. So at this point, we're going to revive off of the ladder here, and we're going to reverse engineer some more plays. So Armageddon Knight Revival is going to dump off the Zephyros. Hello, Zephy. Zephy adding back the sword, dropping back off our friend here, adding back the DDR. Alright, so we have a Zephyros fully loaded, banishing back off, so we can add that back up so we can DDR yet again. Oh man, it never gets old. Welcome back, Armageddon Knight. Hard not once per turns, ladies and gentlemen, doing what they do. Alright, so Armageddon Knight's dumping off the Schmaster plan. We go ahead and make Dugress the Timeless over here. So Dugress, we're going to go ahead and apply, skipping our next main phase 1, to revive a monster in our graveyard. Hello. Out comes the Schmaster plan. Alright, well, Master Plan's going to do what she does. We get a free rescue to our hand, and Link Shokan. Out comes the Barricade Borg blocker. So, Chainlink 1 plan, Chainlink 2 barricade, so we get the resort and the quick fix to our hand. At this point, we're going to rotate into the field spell. Down comes the quick fix off of Sarusha, adding the big red. Adding the car for the beautiful Master Plan. We get to recruit for another mission. I love the fact that her tutoring for the mission is not once per turn. Alright, so now we make the double helix. Mallying out for Mally. We should be about on Mally. So we're Appaloosing at this point for 3. So we have 3 negates built into this. We're going to discard for the rescue for the quick fix to grab the drones. I'm going to go ahead and banish to summon the drone so we can finally look at our opponent's deck. Like, keep in mind, we've done this whole turn without interacting with the opponent's deck so far. Alright, so now we've stacked. We're going to go ahead and call spell. Enjoy that formula. Out comes the Master Plan. Finally, by the way. Adding our last rescue into our hand. And now we get sleepy time. Alright. So now we're making the Princess Sprite. Attempting to get a mill. We mill off the souls, which is fine. Resort to bring back the quick fix. Adding the last resort from our deck to our hand. Alright, so we still got a long ways to go here. Alright, so at this point, out comes the Super Agent, make the Cerberus into the Curious to dump off the anti-spell, where we mill 3, which is fine. We don't really care about anything else here. Bringing back the double helix. Alright, now we link into the Griffin. Griffin is going to set the anti-spell so we can attempt to lock our opponent here. And since we had the co-link, we do get to draw. We're going to go ahead and bring out the Master Plan again. This is where we link into our friend, the Trigate. So we have the Trigate set up with the Appaloosa Negate. We use our last resort to revive this. And then we're going to go to town with Sleepy Boy here with the last resort. So we're actually ending on negate off of Griffin, the Trigate, 3 negates here, 2 destructions, and the anti-spell. And our opponent has to play through this. In phase, we just return the drones. Break my board. Alright, so draw phase, we're going to go ahead and do this. He's going to attempt a Cosmic. And we have to ask the question if we Trigate negate. We go ahead and Trigate, and we're going off to game 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's like we're off to the races. This deck is so, like, your combos and stuff take a while to do. So, we're off to game 3. Let's see what's going on here. So we drew Danger Nessie. Oh man, we opened up this Neospatian connector 3 times and our opponents had Imperm for 2 of it. It doesn't look like we're getting there this time though. Oh boy. So, Dolphin's going to discard our Danger. We're going to look at our opponent's hand. We're going to take out the Multiplier, which, not bad. Pinging our opponent for a little bit of damage here. We get to add a free Jackalope. Oh, that's some good value right there. Alright, well, our opponent's not going to do anything, so we're going to just hit the fast forward button here, and we're going to resolve our Spyrals. Alright, well, it's like we've already seen some of this. We're doing the exact same thing we did game 1 here. We're climbing through the link ladders, adding the sword back, DER back for the dump. It's literally the exact same thing. Dugress. Yep. Barricade Borg blocker with the field spell. Alright. tutoring on in. This is literally exactly where we've been. Quick fix on back into the double helix for the drones, and then we finally get to interact. Double helix. Adding our other mission. We should be ending on the exact same board here. Sleepy. Curious for the dump. Adding the Shade Brigadine. Alright. Adding the Assaulto. This is a little bit different here, but we got a Chalice this time. Alright. So at this point, we've actually resolved the Princess Sprite over here. Oh man, someday you'll actually get to resolve this Princess Sprite. Someday. Alright, so this is a field. I guess we're going to go ahead and set up the Tri-Gate. Problem is we need to do something about this. I'm going to discard the mission. Hello. Adding in the Last Resort. Bringing back the double helix. Now we rotate into the Appaloosa for 3 materials. And now we get to revive my homie here. Man, this is a field. Go ahead and link summon into the Cerberus, and then we can extend out the big boy here. So we actually have quite a field here. We have a Chalice time. Oh man, break my board on 5 cards. Alright, so resort shuffling back the Zephyros. I don't know what you do here. Like, I don't see any way for Mathmech to break this field. Like, well, he's going to attempt. Appaloosa for the negate on the effect. Yeah, that's all she wrote. Whew. Guys, what do you think? This was an interesting match. Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well, guys, I'm out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a Truffle Shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.